This is why I train in martial arts. I'm going to do a reaction video to the South Sudan's Orphans Seek Solace in Martial Arts. It's on Al Jazeera's English channel. I think it's beautiful that they got an instructor in Sudan that's teaching children Taekwondo to elevate their minds and get them out of trouble in the streets. It's beautiful. And I want to say this to people who will criticize me because I'm a black person teaching a Korean martial art to people. Now, this is Africa. This is as black as it gets, right? This is the motherland, right? The motherland, they're teaching people a Korean martial art. So are they wrong? Why don't you go tell them that they're wrong for not teaching their people's martial art? As you can see, the thinking person is just, I'm going to do whatever I think is going to help my neighbors. Love thy neighbor, Christian concept, right? He's loving his neighbor, he knows the skill, and he's imparting it to the youth. It's beautiful.
Akol is getting ready for what he says is a welcome distraction from his daily life. Martial arts lesson every day for the 13-year-old are a much better alternative to life on the streets.
Exactly.
Martial arts lesson every day for the 13-year-old are a much better alternative to life on the streets.
I come here to change from the street environment and learn self-defense. It makes a real difference to me. Instead of being in the streets and fighting, I come here.
Dozens of children come to this center every day. They are a small fraction of the nearly 1,000 street children in the capital of Awil alone. They are the result of South Sudan's years of conflict that has killed tens of thousands and displaced millions. The center is run by Sansu Jok. He says his purpose is to keep the street children away from crime and offer guidance.
It stops them from going around and getting into fights, and no one complains about them. If they want to fight, they find a way here to release their frustration.
Street children aren't the only ones who see the benefit of the lessons.
The
Taekwondo lessons teach us just like school does. They teach us how to be organized and restrained and how to respect others, and also how to defend ourselves without harming.
Every move.
Beautiful. He's teaching the tenets. He doesn't have to be a street child to see it. So what's up, adults in the United States who are not in as harsh conditions? Come on. See that?
Learned here is a step away from life of begging or toiling in the street. The lessons that the kids learn here may not be enough to make them masters in martial arts, but
that is the only thing that irks me about this video. She says the lessons here are not enough to make them master. Why would you take a swipe and give somebody who is teaching the martial arts in a war-torn country, why would you give them any sort of a swipe at all? Why would you say anything negative about that? That's my only bone I have to pick with this video. No. Don't talk about it's not enough to make them martial arts masters. Do you know, or do you have a martial arts background? I can't tell by looking at you, so I don't know. If you don't, then you need to knock it off. And if you do, then you really need to knock it off. You're taking away from what this guy's doing. That's not right. It's not acceptable. He's doing something positive, so support the positivity.
it is enough to take their minds off the harsh reality of their lives, even if it's for just a short period of time. Children are often separated from their parents as they flee from fighting in South Sudan. Of the almost 4 million displaced, around 6 out of 10 are children. Some choose to leave home on their own because their families find it increasingly difficult to provide for them. And as the economy deteriorates further, the number of street children keeps rising.
Some of their parents were left to the army, and children remain behind since South Sudan is under crisis. A lot of number of children who are also moving in the town are there. Even others are still coming from the rural areas, got no food in their areas.
Whatever the circumstances that forced Akol to end up on the street, he now has a place that gives him an escape and a place to call home. HIBA Morgan, Al Jazeera, Awil, South Sudan.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful what he's doing. And they're going to get the fighting spirit so they can learn how to fight to make their community better. Peace.